Hey Gemini, it's me, Stella Wilde, here with your March 2019, March 2019 video tarot scope for my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. How are you, Gemini? Look what's going on. Oh, she just left. I always say whenever Ariel shows up, the reading is going to be an interesting one. So get ready. I hope that you had a good, you hear her? She's sitting on the keyboard. I hope you had a good February, Gemini. What is going on in your world? We will, of course, find out. A couple of announcements really quick. I'm sorry I did not get to upload anything for February's weeklies because I've been very busy redoing my website. Please go check it out. I have some brand new tarot readings, tarot offerings that you might be interested in. I added a few more readings that are at different price points to meet people's needs. The other thing I've been working on, and now it's done, is my daily draw tarot journal, available on Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description. This is a journal to keep track of your daily one-card readings that you might do for yourself. So there's a place for a question, card keywords, how it manifested, how the energy manifested during your day, and the like. But it's a great place to keep all of that information, handy. The thing is, it's good to do one card draws to help you learn the tarot as well, if you're interested in doing that, because it is a lot to absorb. It's quite a lot to absorb when you're trying to learn tarot. And by writing it down, by focusing on keywords, by looking at imagery a little more closely, tuning into your intuition and your feelings, that's one way, to learn, is not overwhelm yourself with, oh my God, I gotta learn 78 cards at once. No, you don't. You learn one at a time. And by drawing one and seeing how the energy manifests during your day, it's a good way to do that. All right, so how we're going to do the reading this month, Gemini, is I'm going to pull one card for each week in March, and then I will also pull an angel card as well as an angel answer card. Now, please leave a comment. Let me know if there's certain types of questions you would like me to do for these readings, certain types of cards, different things. I am going to probably start doing some weekly oracle readings as well, so stay tuned for that. I think I'm going to start that this month. And I intuitively, kind of sense how I should do the readings each month, but I am open to suggestions. So if you have one, please do let me know. And as always, thank you for watching, sharing, subscribing, commenting. I really do appreciate you, Gemini. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's get into this reading and see what your energy is. All the signs so far this month, all the readings I have done, everyone has had a major transformation card come up in their reading. This is a hugely pivotal month, March. We are in that period of the chapter ending and the new one beginning. Of course, the fly in the ointment, as I said in the Aries video, is this Mercury retrograde in Pisces, in, ethereal, watery Pisces. And since Mercury is your ruling planet, Gemini, you in particular may be feeling this energy this month. So do what you can to try and ground yourself, stay focused, stay alert, stay detail-oriented. Try not to check out, and go into daydream land. Really try to stay focused and grounded as best you can this month. Okay, so let's see what we have here. I just want to show you one little thing. She's still here. I know, see my ratty desk? I love this desk. I've had it for quite a while. I got it for super cheap at a Goodwill, like $15, almost 20 years ago. And I love it because it is so beat up. I love it that I can just put a coffee cup down on it and who cares? And it's huge, this desk. It's quite long. It's kind of narrow, but it's long. So there's lots of room on either side. And of course, the cat is here. So yes, you got to see my ratty desk, but you know, that's okay. I like it. And it's a desk, it's like a funky office desk from like the 1970s. Like it has these weird like brass handles on the drawers. Like it's just very, it cracks me up, this desk. I love it. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. I feel like this one is like sticking. Let's take that. All right. And I definitely have to pause the video every 10 minutes because I already had 2 meltdowns filming the other signs and I lost some video. So, all right, let's take that one. That one seems to want to come. All right. And let's do one more and see what we have for my Geminis. Anytime the cat is here, the reading is significant. All right. Yeah, this one's popping. All right. Let's see what my Geminis have. God, look at this. This card has come up so many times. This was the last one I pulled. Major Arcana Moon, 6 of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Swords here. So this is very interesting. Very interesting energy, Gemini. These 3 cards absolutely go together. And then we have this change coming at the end of the month. Oh my gosh, who else got this? Virgo got this. Oh God, I can't remember now. But it came up like multiple times. This card has been coming up. All right, let's look at what we have here. We have some sort of fighting, Knight of Swords, like this, you know, feeling like you need to defend, to protect yourself. This guy also, or guy, woman, whoever, it doesn't matter, right? This figure in this suit of armor kind of looks a little constipated to me. I think that there's been something, I mean, not to get gross and graphic, but I think that there has been an energetic shutdown, tightening. I'm getting this like, just like cramping, like an energetic, cramping. God, I don't mean to be disgusting, but this is how the imagery's coming to me. You know, when you are constipated and it just feels in your stomach like you have gas and it's hurting, but like nothing's happening. And, you know, so it is that like clenching, but like you can tell it wants to like release, but it's not for whatever reason, you know. Okay, so again, not to be disgusting, but that's the imagery coming to me. Because if you look at this card and the person's face, so there's this situation in your life, Gemini, that has been an energetic, you know, stop up. There has been an energetic stop up in your life in some sort of situation. It involves another person because we have compromise here. We have the 6 of Pentacles. And this one is kind of funny, this card, because it's hard to see, but can you see that they're touching pinkies? And this is a Gemini card. Look, they almost look like twins here, right? And it's a 6. It's your month if you're born in June, right? It's a Gemini card. And they're touching pinkies. It's like pinky swear, right? And touching pinkies. They can't maybe quite bring themselves to touch any more than just the pinky. Because maybe there's still some ruffled feathers, there's still some hurt. So it's not a full embrace, but they're reaching out, at least with their pinky. Okay. And then we have the Moon card, silence. And what's very interesting about this card is you see this face emerging in the night sky. It's very interesting energy, Gemini. So, and then the change. I'll get to this at the end. But what this is saying to me for the month of March is, I think with that Mercury retrograde in particular, there may be some sort of misunderstanding with another person, some sort of fight, some sort of argument. However, this is a long-standing issue, and that has not been addressed with this fighting, the energetic constipation, as I've been talking about. This energetic stop-up. It's like this clenching, like this, you've been grinning and bearing it All right, Gemini, in some sort of area of your life. This is to do with another person. This could be a boss, this could be a parent, this could be a child, this could be a lover, whatever, right? Significant other. And this could even be some aspect of yourself, because Gemini is a twin. Gemini has the good Gemini twin and the not so good Gemini twin, right? We all have that in us, though. It's not just exclusive to Gemini, but there could be something that you have not been, that you've been fighting within yourself as well, since you are showing up here in the cards, Gemini. All right, but this is an issue of long standing, as I was saying. This is something that has been a roadblock, has been a stoppage, has been, it's just been this thing that has gotten, there's no flow. There's no flow between you and this other person involved in this situation, because what the energetic stoppage includes anger, resentment, bitterness, envy, jealousy, all of the above or some of the above. Take your pick. But it's like hardened into almost this like, bitter blockage. Bitter, B-I-T-T-E-R, bitter blockage, like a gallstone or something, right? So it's just this, I'm getting this feeling. But like I said, it's been in there for a while. And you've tried to do some, flow around it. You've tried drinking more water. Okay. I'm speaking in metaphors here now. To get things moving again. But there's too much that's still there, festering, hanging out, that's unable to move. And it's been there for a while, as I said, and it's gonna come to a head. Like, it's gotten to the point where, if, again, not to be disgusting, but if you cannot relieve yourself, that stuff backs up in your system, you will die. It's poison, right? You got to get the toxins out of your body. So this situation, it has been toxic, has been festering, has been poisoning this relationship with either yourself, with this other person, as I was talking about before. It will come to a head. I think that it will come to, there may be a fight, there may be some sort of argument. It may not be an out and out blowout. It could be, of course, but I don't think it will be. I think that this person already knows. I think, like I said, you've been hinting around, you've been trying to like address it, but you got to be Aries about it with this. You got to just be like, this is it. This is what it is. What the hell are you doing? That's how you got to be Gemini with this. Like, you've been kind of dropping hints, but they're not getting it. Because you got to be like direct. And I think they will be a little shocked by that, possibly. And there could be a bit of an argument. But this person is going to try to want to work it out. You are going to try to want to work it out. I don't think that this is the end necessarily of this relationship or this association. But I will also say I don't think that how should I say this? I think the relationship will still be there, whatever this association is, but I think this issue is something that does, when it's really brought out and brought home to this person, it will irrevocably change the relationship. Now, that doesn't mean to change it bad. It could be change it good, but there will be a change in standing. This person, once this gets revealed, could move farther away from you emotionally, distance themselves, or you could do the same thing. We'll have to see how it plays out. But there is this sense that you're trying to level the playing field, because these two people are the same, right? They're on the same level. And of course, this is the compromise card in Osho. So you're trying to level the playing field. Like, it could be that this person might have thought even if they didn't directly state it, they could have thought or acted like they were better than you. And that maybe was the thing in whatever area this is, the problem. And that now once you speak up, you're leveling the playing field. It could be that you put them on a pedestal for whatever reason, and then you felt resentful. I mean, it could be a very complicated psychological situation going on here. But the thing is, my point is that you are now on a level, equal playing field simply because you finally broke the stonewalling. This person could have been stonewalling you too, like putting up this like wall. You can't reach them. You've been trying to talk to them. They're just like, no, or they, run away, whatever. I mean, so the blockage gets unblocked. And you finally, you do an Aries thing. Be direct. I got to pause the video. Hold on. Oh, thank God I didn't lose anything on the tape. All right. So yeah, I think that I think you've been really suppressing this, and or they don't want to hear it. Could be a combination of both. But once this gets let loose, the situation will be relieved. But I do feel that the energy is going to be irrevocably changed between you and the person. Now, that doesn't mean, like I said, the person's necessarily going out of your life. It could mean a bettering of the relationship now that this has been resolved. However, there is this moon card. There is this silence card. This is going to be around the full moon, March 21st, which is at 0 degrees Libra. This is your 5th house of relationships, of children. So this could involve one of your offspring or somebody you consider, one of your children, that type of relationship, or romantic involvement. You or the other person may need a timeout, may need to take time to be silent in reflection. There could be another aspect of this situation that gets revealed because Mercury's still retrograde on the 21st. Sorry, I got a cat here there. Mercury's still retrograde. So something could, not could, but it's going to come to light around that full moon. Another layer of this person and their reaction to you confronting them finally about their behavior, about the problem. So there could be, as I was saying, that there could be kind of a last straw moment. There could be, because what we have here is, the Wheel of Fortune turning, the change card coming. So that's why I'm saying there could be a parting of the ways. I mean, possibly, but this person could go dark. This person could go silent after this whole thing and then come back in the 3rd week and apologize. That's another possible manifestation of this energy. This is a general tarot reading. If this situation resonates with you and you want to dive deeper, book a personal reading with me, okay? But so I'm also feeling that there is an element of all of this that's still a little crazy making, also. A little bit crazy making. Because of this energy can also be kind of just obsessive, crazy making energy, really. And you really need, you're like really kind of done with this, Gemini. I mean, you're trying to salvage it, I really feel. I think for a lot of Geminis, it's going to be, like you've been trying so hard, Gemini, to make this situation work, but something gets revealed at that full moon at 0 degrees Libra of, this is how it's always going to be. Maybe the situation will get a little better for a little while, but it's going to revert right back. So there's something about this, like you're really wanting a fresh start in your romantic life, with, like I said, if you have children, and this applies, with your kids, with your creativity, all that 5th house stuff. But you realize that this is not just about, hitting the reset button. I mean, you could hit the, you're like, I'm trying to like figure this out and rectify it. I want the fresh start. Like, I don't want this situation to continue to be an energetic block and make me feel constipated and cramped. Like, this is not a good feeling. I don't feel good in this relationship anymore, in this association. And you're trying to fix it. I think for a lot of Geminis, it's not fixable. And you're going to realize that at the full moon. And I think it's possible that you withdraw, or the situation naturally is released and withdrawn from you, because it is crazy making. And so this silence, like I said, could be the silence of there's no more communication between the two of you. I think you're trying to do your best, Gemini, to not have it end on a bad note. Okay? You want a new start. You want something fresh. You want a fresh energy in your romantic life because of that fifth, the full moon, 0 degrees Libra in your fifth house. However, I don't feel it's going to come with this person. If this applies to your relationship life, and again, general reading, but if you're a Gemini watching this and you're like, yeah, this is like my relationship. I've been trying. I finally broke through and told this person this stuff. And they're like, yeah, pinky swear, I'll change, right? Pinky swear, the pinky card, pinky swear. Oh, I swear I'll change. They're not going to change. I'm telling you, like, that's not... They may in their heart really want to, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen, in my opinion, according to these cards. Now, maybe it'll happen in 2% of cases, but in the majority of the cases, if this applies to you, I doubt it. Because of this silence card, because of the moon card that's showing up here. This is like repeated cycles of behavior also. Repeated cycles of behavior that are crazy making. This person drives you crazy. There's some issue. I think it's an issue of not respecting you, honestly, because you're trying to get them to act toward you on an even playing field, as I was saying before. There's something about it. But by the end of the month, by the end of March, the situation changes. The wheel turns. This sounds like a soap opera, right? The wheel will turn. Days of Our Lives, right? The wheel is turning. My grandma used to watch that, the hourglass, and so are the days of our lives. I still remember that from being a kid, sneaking in to see, what's grandma doing? Oh, she's watching her shows. Meanwhile, I was in the kitchen sneaking cookies. She never knew because she was so involved with her Days of Our Lives show. Anyway, you're going to have the days of your life, Gemini, after you get rid of this situation. It's going to change. This is the hand of fate. This is an energetic shift. This is what's happening in the month of March. We have Uranus going into Taurus, into your 12th house if you have Gemini rising. So it's going to be shaking you up and out of complacent, programmed, shall we say, like programmed behavior, unconscious things that are just kind of, you're running on autopilot. And, that's going to be a big shakeup that's going to be happening for you for the next 7 years. So, I think that part of it is also like putting up with some crap that you really shouldn't have put up with. And it'll come to a head with this particular situation, as I was saying, this month. But the change is coming, and you, I feel, are going to have a newfound sense of flow, keeping with my constipation metaphor. You're going to have much greater flow and relief once this situation is handled. So, as I was saying in, I forget whose video, I think it was Aries. Maybe it was the one before that. I don't know. I've done so many videos the last 2 days. That certain successes cannot manifest until certain energy conditions are met. So, once you meet the energy condition of getting rid of this, of course there's going to be change. Of course change is going to come. There's going to be greater flow and ease in your life because you've gotten rid of a major energetic blockage that has happened. So, but part of it has been that you were fighting with yourself as if you, wondering if you could even deal with this. And or you were fighting with, like I said, the person, trying to get them to hear you and understand the issue. And they were like, la-di-da, like they were not listening at all. Not at all. So very, very interesting energy, Gemini, for your March. But if you want to create greater success in whatever area of life that this reading applies for you, Gemini, then it's time to remove the energetic blockage, which is going to happen in March. And like I said, this is a repeat situation. You've already either tried to talk to this person about it before, this person continues with the same behavior, and you know, it's Mercury retrograde. It comes up for review again, except this time it's like it's got to go. Like you're just done. A lot of people are having that change, that momentum, that energy this month. It's like now or never. It's crazy hair. Now or never. Like chapters are ending, lines are being drawn in the sand. It's like this is it. Like this person just is not getting it, and you're going to see that very clearly. Very clearly. But you know, it's very interesting. It's not just about it's not about getting the other person to change. I mean, that would be nice. Well, like I said, I don't think they're really going to, but it's more about you need to express this for yourself, Gemini. It's not about getting the other person to change. It's about you expressing it. It's about you claiming that self-respect, that autonomy, that integrity of saying, I'm not going to put up with this from you anymore. Stating your case, you're either on board or not on board, whoever you're talking to, on board or not. Doesn't matter. I need to speak my truth, tell you what's going on with me, and there you go. So it's not about, like I said, trying to get them to change. It's just about what you need to do that's right for yourself. All right, I'm going to pause the video and we'll pull an angel card. All right, let's get your angel card and then your angel answer card. Yeah, this is a big month of change for people. All right, I'm trying to wait for one to really kind of pop. All right, here, see that one sliding? Let's see what it is. Ah, forgiveness. Interesting, right? We have compromise, now we're having forgiveness. So, very interesting. I think it's the idea of forgiving the situation. And of course the person, but it's like, some energy is just not compatible anymore. Like you don't have to go into a drama. I was saying this in the Capricorn video. I'm pretty sure it was Capricorn video. Like you don't have to go into a big drama, a big explanation, a big hoo-ha. It's like sometimes people grow apart. The energy is not aligned anymore. And of course, when energy is not aligned, you get friction. You know, it's not aligned. It's not flowing. There's discord and disharmony there. So it's not that somebody's a bad person. You're not a bad person. Just forgive the situation. You've grown apart. The energy's not aligned anymore and move on. Let go in love. Have a nice day. You know, nobody has to be a bad guy. All right, you see what I'm saying? It's just sometimes that's what happens as we learn, as we grow. Everybody's on a different spiritual journey. Everyone's on a different path. Everybody's on a different timeline. And sometimes, people, the old expression, people are in your life for a season, a reason, or a lifetime. Sometimes once you figured out the reason they were there, you don't need them in your life anymore. Because they gave you the lesson, you got the lesson, you got it, and that was their purpose in your life, right? So I feel like that's part of what's going on for you, Gemini. All right, think of a question. We're going to pull an angel answer card. We've got to wrap up this reading. I'm trying to keep them a little shorter to get them uploaded faster for you guys since I'm late this month. Sorry. All right, that one's falling. Did you see that? It was stuck and then it fell. All right, let me get it. Hold on. Take action. Take action. That's an answer to your question if you were thinking of one, Gemini. And this is also in regards to this situation. As I was saying, it is time. You cannot be holding back that blockage of energy anymore. It's toxic. It's not making you feel too good. Time to take action. Take action. Let it go. All right, Gemini, that's it for me, Stella Wilde, for your March 2019 Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus Tarot Scope. Please leave a comment. Let me know how this reading resonated with you, this energy. And as always, if you have a personal concern, please do book a reading with me. I'd love to work with you. All right, Gemini, take care. I will see you again soon. Stella Wilde signing out.